नमस्कार, डेली एक्सेल्सियर न्यूज़ देख रहे हैं आप और मैं हूं रंजीत ठाकुर। इंटरनेशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल का आज दूसरा दिन है और अलग अलग प्रोग्राम जो हैं आज यहां पर किए जा रहे हैं। और पहला प्रोग्राम जो था आज यहां पर विमेन सेफ्टी इन सिनेमा के ऊपर एक डिस्कशन किया गया, जिसमें इम्तियाज़ अली और खुशबू सुंदर, इसके अलावा भूमि और भी जो एक्टर्स थे वो यहाँ पर मौजूद थे। उन्होंने डिस्कस किया कि किस तरीके से सिनेमा को सेफ़ बनाया जा सकता है और ये विमेन सेफ्टी के हिसाब से किस तरीके से यहाँ पर भूमिका निभा रहे हैं, उस पर डिस्कस किया गया। और अलग अलग प्रोग्राम जो हैं आज अलग अलग वेन्यूज़ में हो रहे हैं और आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर हज़ारों की तादाद में जो हैं नेशनल इंटरनेशनल गेस्ट जो हैं वो यहाँ मौजूद हैं।
We were in college together, so I've literally grown up. He was one of my first directors in the theatre. And what stands out about Imtiaz is that his films are about women who are very empowered intrinsically. You look at a Jab We Met, and that whole journey till Amar Singh Chamkila, you see women who are subtle and nuanced, and yet they are so powerful.
I feel that, there are ladies over here that can either support or negate my view, but it's a very safe space for women per se. I as a man have noticed this. For instance, I'll give you an example from one of my movies. There was a shot in Jab We Met where just a lighting had to be done, ma'am. And so the cameraman said at the last moment that, oh no, I need a light there. And I need a little cut or whatever. It's from different places. I'm happy that it's only 3. And sometimes some of my movies have simulated the older times. For instance, we did a movie called Highway, where we were on the road constantly. And so we had to, again, go behind the makeup. There was no makeup van, we just cars and a generator van. And mostly there was not generator van also. So even for nature's call or to change, Alia had to be taken. And sometimes we would be at certain spots where it was not possible for anybody but maybe the guy who's holding the cut.
I would like to add with what Imtiaz said about we feeling safe. You have these vanity van cultures now. Me and Hasni have worked in places where we didn't know where to go for a nature's call. But our biggest support system used to be our light man, our cameraman, the camera assistants, the spot boys, and the generator vans. And we would change. We needed to change. There are no vanity vans. We are shooting in an outdoor. Light ja rahi hai, film khatam ho rahi hai, khatam karna hai kaam. And there would be these 2 light men or 2 costume assistants or even assistant directors for that matter. They would hold 2 bed sheets or 2 lungis and say, "Aap andar change kar lo, hum log dekh rahe hain aapko." And we would be so comfortable changing because हमें पता था कि वो लोग पलट के देखने वाले नहीं हैं. So that very safe and secured atmosphere was something we all grew up with. I think that's where it, set in my mind that it's perfectly fine for me to be out on the streets playing with the boys and doing as easily whatever my brothers do. And I think when I came into cinema, I worked with these stalwarts where I have seen how they equally respected women. I very clearly remember an incident. I was shooting for a film called Desh Premi, and you had Hema Malini and senior Mr. Bachchan. And the minute Hema ji came on the sets, it was not only Manmohan Desai or Ketan Desai who stood up and said, "Good morning, Hema ji." It was including Mr. Amitabh Bachchan who stood up and said, "Hema ji, good morning." So, those kind of things stay with you, that how men treat you. And I very firmly believe that the education of respecting women starts at home.
For the first time, how many first time festival? Wow. It's amazing. I just wanted to share how it was for me 43 years ago. I was a first year student in the Adyar Film Institute, which is the only film institute in South India at that point. And the festivals were always happening in Delhi 1 year, and the next year it will be in a regional city, either in Mumbai or in Calcutta or in Chennai or in Bangalore. So I was there going from one venue to Vigyan Bhavan, and I saw this tall man standing there, and I got up and I offered him my seat. Guess who the tall, wonderful, one of the best filmmakers, probably the best filmmakers in India was? Any guesses? Satyajit Ray. Yes, it was Satyajit Ray.